21 brutal Naruto scenes that were much worse in the manga. Kimimoto's Kekkei Genkai, and yeah, as you can see in the anime, the bone is kind of like melted into his skin, but in the manga, that boy is literally coming straight out of his cartilage. Orochimaru's experimentation lab, and yeah, as you can see in the anime, there's not really much to it. Looks like some books, some sort of chambers, and then the table in the middle. But in the manga, it looks like it came straight out of 50 Shades of Grey, and there's literally some feet hanging out of a jar. Jugo's escape from prison, and obviously in the anime, looks like got hit by Miley Cyrus, came in like a wrecking ball, but in the manga, Jugo treated everyone like a ketchup packet. Gaara eliminates Midori and Shiba, and I'm not gonna lie, I have absolutely no idea who Midori or Shiba is, but in the anime, looks like my man's just not having a good time, whereas in the manga, he got popped like a balloon. Zaku versus Shino, and yeah, in the anime, I definitely distinctly remember hearing a pop, but I also remember Shino telling him not to do it, so it's kind of his own fault. But I didn't know in the manga my man blew his own arms off. Sasuke uses Chidori on Naruto, and yeah, obviously the manga is a bit more brutal, but at the same time, I feel like the anime is a bit more accurate. Like, in the manga, where is the electricity? I don't know, it just looks like Play-Doh is coming out of Naruto's shoulder. Kakashi gets hit during the bell test, and bro, I'm sorry, I can't get over, like, the manga. Kakashi's face looks like he's happy about it. Man's just got a kunai sticking out of his cheek, and he's like, yeah, just another day at the office. Zabuza kills Gato, and bro, I did not know that he actually sliced his head off. I knew that he killed him with the kunai, but I thought he like got his neck or chest. I didn't know he cleared the head clean off. Kakashi protects Sakura from the Sound Ninja, and I get that, at least in the manga, it looks like Kakashi got them with some kunai, but bro, it looks like he just hit them with the backhand of truth. Neji protects Hinata and Naruto from the Ten Tails, and bro, I will never get over the fact that they were protecting a clone. I'm sorry, but that's just funny to me. I also seen a meme once where it said that Neji got killed by Morningwood, and I mean, are they wrong? Dosu gets killed by Gaara, and in the anime, it looks like he's just getting eaten by the slime from Nickelodeon. In the manga, I'm not even sure what I'm looking at. I kind of see Dosu's head, but I don't know what's going on underneath that. I just couldn't tell you. Kaisa's death, and honestly, I don't know. I almost feel like the anime is actually a bit more brutal, because I get that in the manga, he don't have arms anymore, but I feel like it just looks a little more brutal when his arms in the anime look like purple yams. Kakashi kills Haku, and again, where is the lightning? I don't understand. Where did it go? Where did it go? And other than that, though, there's not really that much of a difference. It's a little more blood, I guess, in the manga. Hiromaru shoots an arrow through Neji, and there's not that big of a stark difference between the anime and manga, other than in both, I think it probably should be a little more blood, just because there's literally a hole. There's a hole. And in the manga, the hole looks a lot bigger. Homie looks like Swiss cheese. Kakashi versus the Demon Brothers, and yeah, even when I was watching this as a kid, I always thought that the anime's version of this was a bit strange because he was being pulled and twisted apart, but they had him like disintegrate in the anime basically, and that logically just doesn't make sense. Sakura sees Kakashi's genjutsu about Sasuke, and yeah, the manga is way more brutal. I always thought the anime version was brutal too, but this is my first time seeing the manga version of it. Bro, there is a kunai sticking out of Sasuke's cheek, and look at his leg! Hayate Gecko's death, and honestly, I personally think that these are pretty close to being the same thing. I mean, there's a little more blood, I guess, in the manga version, and apparently Itachi's crows are having a snack. Shikamaru caught into Yuya's genjutsu, and again, these are pretty similar, except for the fact that it is kind of graphic to see in the manga, instead of his arm just melting, it's his skin melting off the bone. Nagato's death, and I'm not gonna lie, I'd be kind of hard-pressed to call either of these brutal, but I think the manga one is definitely more accurate. It looks like he's actually dying. In the anime, it looks like a completely different kind of anime. Sasuke kills Danzo with Susanoo, and again, there's not that stark of a difference between these two. It's kind of like the difference between squishing a raspberry and squishing a strawberry. A and Killer B defeat Kisame, and again, between these two, I don't feel like there's that stark of a difference. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure you see his head fly off in the anime too, but I might be wrong. I don't think it does a close-up on his face, though.